Wow, how can I follow up with that? Boy,
Easy.
I,
Roll.
you're talking about a cocoon, and that's true. I had wrapped myself in a cocoon to protect myself because I was in such a way with battling pain every day. It was basically sucking the life out of me. And how I felt then to how I feel now is just phenomenal. And I've stated this before. Uh, I can't put it into words, but I'll try. I feel since I've gotten rid of my pain, I feel in a, I'm going to call it a positive juice flowing in my system. It is into each cell. I sit here every day and I feel this, and it's just absolutely marvelous. Not only that, but it is also flowing into my mental attitude. I'm going to tell you something that I noticed just the other day, and I've got the ability to notice a lot of things out there that I overlooked before because I was so wrapped up in what I was feeling of the pain and stuff. I have a single, let me put it this way, I had a single tulip. When I moved into this place here about 25 years ago, I had a single tulip growing in my lawn all by itself. Every year it would come up, big, bright yellow, beautiful tulip, and then it'd die. Well, mowing the lawn, I'd mow it, because it's gone, right? Mow it over. Next year, boom, here it comes, that yellow tulip all by itself. That seems odd because tulips are usually in bunches and stuff, right? And I don't know where it came from. I've never had a tulip anywhere else in the yard. Well, the other day, I was out there just admiring things and I saw my tulip. And it had 4 buddies with them. Now, I don't know if that's a sign for me because I'm feeling better and there's so much positivity and expectations in my life right now that that transferred to that tulip, because we're all in the quantum field of energy, and it's a living thing. And I found that kind of odd that I have transformed out of a pain world into a joy world, that those tulips proliferated along with me. And to me, that's just amazing. When I would get around people, I would always tense up. I don't do that anymore. I have a keen interest in other people and sharing their lives. And that goes along with my relationships with my family also. Because I'm not in pain, okay, I can relate and enjoy their company without having to time my visit to how much I hurt. Now I can go in there, I can just stay, I enjoy, we talk about things we were never able to before. I know they look at me different. They're more, let's say, free around me than they used to be because they knew I was hurting. They could see that in my body and they could hear it in my voice, in my attitude. Pain does not make you a happy person. I would fly off the handle and I would take my anger out on something, that would just be detrimental to all living things. I don't do that anymore. I can see people say things to me. I just, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't fly off the handle like road rage. As mentioned before on one of the calls that I had a issue with PSTD. Driving down the highway, if I saw a motorcycle coming towards me, I would just lock up and freeze up, and I'd get a very vast, shaft of pseudo pain running through my body. Well, last week, 2 weeks ago, I noticed I went to Minneapolis, which I'll be going again on Tuesday or Wednesday, and meeting the motorcycles. And I said, oh, there's some motorcycles. You know, there's just absolutely so much benefit I have gotten and will get down the road from this system. It has basically given me a new lease on life. And I can say that wholeheartedly. I just hope that everyone gives us a chance, you know, to feel what I feel, because what I feel, I can't put into words. And anybody that's using this, I don't know if they have similar feeling, but I can state for a fact that that's what I feel. I feel a new life inside of my body.
And Ron, what's interesting about that is it's been a relatively short period of time, like 3 months or whatever it's been, 3.5 months. I don't know. I'm not counting, but are you able to see in yourself the transformation that we're seeing on this side?
Yes, I can see it when I look in the mirror in the morning. You know, my face is not all stressed out and it's got good color, you know, and I'm not frowning or scowling. And, you know, I got joy in my heart. I get up every day and just, hey, bring it on. I love it. You know,
awesome.
Compared to what I used to get up, I'd hate to get up in the morning because, you know, I had that pain to face.
Well, and all of us didn't see you prior to, you know, being part of Limbic Arc, but we have seen you since you've joined, and progressively you've been, like you said, good color. You know, you're a joy to be on here, and everyone, you know, you make people smile just being on here. And every time you're like, what can I say, man? This is just the greatest thing. And you know, and so we've seen that transformation happen within you, even though we didn't know you before. And that's why we have this program, so we can share that, so others that might be just getting on the program for the first time now can go, whoa, you know, this is beyond helping your pain for 63 years, beyond some of those, you know, other issues that you've been battling.
Yes, absolutely. I don't feel, you know, that's behind me. And all I'm doing is looking forward now, you know, in just excited to be alive each day and allow myself to open the gifts and share what I can, you know. And that's, you know, once in a while I think about, it's like being a 10-year-old kid in an ice cream store, and dad says, just tell them what you want. And, you know, and I want that scoop over there, and I want that strawberry, and that, you know, and pile it on there, you know, and that's what I feel like. It's just joyous. Like, I can't, you know, 75 years old and I feel like a kid. Whoa.
Like a kid in an ice cream store. That's awesome, man. Good for you.
Absolutely.
Hey, thanks for being part of the Quantum Nomads. Thanks for being part of this group, and thank you for being full of joy and what is it? Positive juice flow. I love it. That's great.
Positive juice flow. That's right.
And we're seeing it, and so keep on keeping on, Ron, and congratulations, because you know, we're all thankful that you're here, and we're thankful for Dr. Cook, which, by the way, is going to be here on Friday, on Formula Friday, in case you guys didn't know. We'll get those notifications out, and appreciate you, Ron, and thanks for being on the program with us.